We back.
Woo! Seems like it been forever.
New episode.
Golly.
New frames.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I can see.
And we got new energy.
New energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Energy,
Yes.
pretty.
We're one of the illest out there.
We going to Long Island with it.
Yes.
Island, New York. Let's
Strong
go.
Island.
We
Pretty.
going to...
All right.
She's still a baddie.
Money
at the end
Island.
of the day.
We're
Let's
going to
go.
talk
That's
about
right.
it today.
That's right.
It is. You know what I mean?
10 toes down. Y'all already know.
Yeah, I know who we are already. Introduce yourself, girl.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty P.
Mm-hmm.
Long Island, Strong Island, Money Island. You
Let them know what it is. That's right.
Money
The
Island.
baddest.
That's right.
I'm here.
You
The
heard
prettiest.
Yes. Yes.
Money.
Nassau County
Island.
or Suffolk?
Nah, I'm Suffolk.
Suffolk? All right.
Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Okay.
Now, what's the difference between Nassau County and Suffolk
An
County?
hour.
Nigga.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
that's good.
The
Like an hour.
taxes.
Same people,
okay.
The
culture.
taxes out there.
Well, what
Man,
taxes?
listen.
I mean,
That's how I differentiate things
I'm
from
looking at it
tax
like
bracket.
that.
Man,
everything's
listen.
expensive. I mean, yeah, it's real expensive where we live. Where
Yeah.
I live. I know I paid a little over $4,000 for townhouse. So
Woo.
God damn.
yeah.
God.
You passed exit 64.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
it
New
great.
York for you.
Okay, yeah.
Golly.
On the southern state. I mean, on the 495. Excuse me.
Yeah, I used to-
495. I'm.
Yeah, I used to go out there to what's that town? Coram, Medford. Yeah. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, Coram. Coram's not too far from me.
Yeah.
I gotta get a nickname from him. It's never been a town, a city, like I promise you, this everywhere, everywhere.
I've been around the world twice.
I see.
Been around
He
the
was
world.
reincarnated or something because of this.
it's-
Pretty P, man, thank you for coming through yet
course,
again.
of
You know what I
course.
mean? Thank you for accepting our tardiness, and we just want to give a public apology for being late and keep because people's time is very
Listen,
valuable.
it's
Thank you for being patient with us all.
And
Right,
we do
so
respect
And Shaka owes you a bottle. Ain't that right, Shaka?
No. You owe me a bottle, actually. 'Cause
I did say, yeah.
you owe me a bottle. If you owe me a bottle, too, that's
Yes,
two bottles.
Yeah, three. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get Shaka got like 1,000 in his crib, so I'm gonna get like
Right.
one. I'm gonna get one from him, and I'm gonna bring that. You know what I mean?
Let me
'Cause
tell
you got the
on
good
this
stuff
show,
too, the
we
expensive
gonna
stuff.
get you,
What we
yeah.
getting?
Holla at
we getting?
if you like tonic shots.
We'll
that's
talk
different.
about that.
Yeah, we
He'll get you right.
Yeah, he the bartender. He's the bartender.
Man, let's
right
get
here.
into it because I'm just excited for you to be here. I'm black girl excellence. I'm girly excellence anyway. I don't care what color you are. No shade to the guys, but I just get excited when I have the females on the platform just to chop it up or whatever and get the female presence, especially when it comes to the entertainment world.
Yeah, too much nutsacks.
Okay, whatever. And especially when it comes to rap. And for somebody who really takes her craft seriously, who understands the craft and respects it, I'm honored, to just have you on here. It's just
appreciate
a
that.
pleasure. It's an honor. So we're going to get into it, Mr. Haas, because you had 22,000 questions. You want to know about her mama, her sister, the kids, their
My
friends. You know what I'm
brother.
saying? That's a shame, man. Like, by the time she get to Coachella, everybody already know everything because of you. You know what I'm saying?
No. You know what I mean? We gonna get the scoop today. You know what I mean? Or the old school saying the 411. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the 411. Hey, kiddies, y'all heard that, right?
Long Island has a deep, extensive history when it comes to hip hop. An underrated history when it comes to hip hop.
Underrated. Absolutely.
So,
Keyword.
I assume you grew up. You've been to Long Island. You grew up in Long Island. That's your
Born and raised.
born and raised or whatever.
Right.
So, what was your influences as far as like hip hop growing up?
My pops, actually.
Okay.
We'll get to the bigger names, but
Copy.
at home it was my pops. He, studio in the crib and, doing his little thing. My mom annoying him. He doing his little thing on the side. And I was his muse. He made me get in his booth. He writing me tracks and he's making me get on there. And I'm loving it, actually, as a kid, 6, 7 years old.
You born and raised.
On the track. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, as I got older, I started writing my own, but yeah, my
6,
pops.
7?
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Talking about stuff I don't even know.
Okay. All right.
Wow. So he was like, just say this,
Yep.
just say that, write this.
My
Wow.
mother not having it, but I'm like, Daddy, come on, let's go. Let's sneak. I'm sneaking,
Dope.
Oh man, right? We got don't tell your mama,
Yeah.
that, all right? We gonna get in trouble.
So describe that energy, right? Just growing up in a musical household,
I wouldn't say household. My mother wasn't for it at all.
Okay,
Mother and my father, They bump heads because, like I said, I'm with it. I want to do the music. I'm all for it. I'm talking about calicos and pericos at 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea what it is, but my mother's like, you know, Brian, you know. So it was like they was going at it. So it was like tug of war because they wasn't together. You understand? So it's like I'm going to my dad's house, but I'm coming back to my mom. My mom's I'm in trouble in my mom's house because I'm like, she's like, what are you doing? I'm telling the truth. Like I was rapping and I went to the mall. And my dad did a music video for me, and you know, and so it wasn't what you would think it would be like, you know. But me going to my dad's, I loved it. Studio, my own room. Got a studio in my own room. Like he got me like little CD players, and you know, dope. You know, I wish my mother was all in because I'd probably be somebody right now. Well, I am somebody, but I'd probably be a lot further in my career if my mother was.
If your mother was on board. Wow, that's
absolutely.
Why do you make that statement? Is it because just because you need that second person, or is it because a woman's more powerful?
No, because my mother stopped a lot of stuff, a lot of things like going here, doing there, doing this interview. I didn't do anything because my mother said no. But I did go to my dad's on the weekends, and I did rap in my bedroom.
What was her mindset? Like, it's just like she just felt like it was a waste of time. You know how some parents
waste of time. She think that my dad was making me more grown than I was because, like I said, I was 6 years old talking about calicos, pericos, selling drugs. I was talking about selling drugs at 6 years old. But my dad thinking it's so innocent because he's just writing and he don't know. He knows I don't know what I'm talking about. My mom looking at it totally different. You understand? Because my mother's in the street. My mother was in the streets. You know what I mean? She's doing. She knows. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. So, okay. You're growing up with that turmoil, right? And some turmoil is a good thing because it makes you who you are or whatever, right? Yeah. So it's kind of like...
Shout out to moms and dad, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
Because your mom's meant well. Yeah. She just didn't know how to tell your dad, hey, let's change up some of those lyrics. Let's go ahead and make it a little more, you know what I'm saying, kid-friendly.
I'm a girl. She don't think that females should be... Well, now that I'm older, she looks at it a little bit different, but she don't think that females should be in this industry.
She didn't think it was
your mom's got religious as she got older?
I mean... Religious, like I said, my mother's a street, like she's street, like she do her things. And,
you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that's ex-street people, right? And then they'll leave the street and get into religion and other things or whatever.
I mean, not so much of religion. She was doing a thing, and then
they don't want their kid.
You know what I mean? So she just didn't want.
Nah, I don't want none of that.
My daughter apart. I'm the oldest. Like no, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm rapping. I got little brothers and sisters that I'm talking about calicos and pericos. Like I said, I have no idea what I was talking about.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm older right now, but that's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? Calicos and pericos.
So now, right? You're a kid. You know you rapping. You don't really know what you're saying, but you know you like what you're saying.
I like what I'm doing. Not that I was saying. I was just like that I could rap and 6 years old, and I'm listening to myself back on a CD player. Like this is me. Like you know, I thought I was famous. I thought I was like Bow Wow. You know what I mean? Like I thought I was. Excuse me. Let's take this back. Not Bow Wow. When I got older, I thought I was like Bow Wow because my mother used to do my little hair in the plaits like Bow Wow. You know, but Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, like Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, like those are my influences.
Right.
You know, me and Aaliyah. Like oh my God, I named my daughter Aaliyah because of Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
phenomenal
people that respect themselves that actually, you know what I mean, wasn't out here like with no talent. They have talent. They can rap. They look a certain way. They talk a certain way. They act a certain way. I'm like, when I get older, I'm going to be just like that. All of them in one. You know what I mean? And a little disappointment with Remy Ma as I got older, but.
Right.
Like, you know, it's crazy because, like, when I hear you rap, right? Like, just some of your, not trying to compare you to nobody or whatever, but just some of your cadence or whatever, I hear, like, a Foxy influence. You know what I'm saying?
Say that. Everybody say Remy. Everybody say Lil' Kim. A little bit of Lil' Kim.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it's like that because you know the people that preceded you. You know, you got somebody to look up to. You got somebody to also kind of navigate how their style was and kind of create yours even outside of that. But yeah, Foxy, nice. Foxy's nice.
So it's a blueprint, and then the thing about it is, you know, you're looking at people who actually have talent. In the street.
Yes,
so
it's
a lot different than what would be perceived now because it's not about talent as much as it is about maybe shock value or, you know, image or, you know, how much marketability you got. But then at the same time, if you have good music and your music is really reaching people, that in itself makes you marketable. You know, however, we're not dealing with an industry that looks at things that way, so it is what it is. We have to start to create our own narrative, get people behind us that believe in our talent, and push it to the point to making us marketable with the talent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're missing in this game right now. So, but that's what I like about your music.
A sidebar to that, also, I agree with everything you're saying, but it's like at the same time, you got women like her, right? Well, artists like her, right?
Right.
That it's okay, especially nowadays with the platforms and different things that they have or whatever. Like, she could stay in her lane and do what she do. All she needs is a core audience of the people in that lane, and she's good. She always going to eat. I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's what it is now. Like, people are able to have a little bit of sustainability with the core audience. But do you really feel satisfied with just having a core audience? You want to hit the
you're more than that.
You want, excuse my language. You
want
to hit the whole doggone planet.
Absolutely.
And let everybody with a heartbeat know what it is.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. Starting out, your core is going to always be your core. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, what artist or what era we talking about in music. Each artist has a core. Like, you know, in the 90s, the 2000s, there's certain artists who were just, they can go into, let's say, the Southeast territory and go pick a state, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, whatever, and fill a building. You know what I'm saying? However, they might have to come, they come in the Northeast, they might have to be packaged with another artist in order to bring their crowd in. So you're introducing yourself to new ears.
But it wasn't that way in the 90s and 20s, right? No. Like a certain group, okay, like you had Master P. He had his little area. I mean, Tupac, he was great because he came from over here and went over there and was whatever. But hasn't it been that way, you know, since a century? And we going into marketing with your business, how do you do that?
Since the 90s, since like 90, I'll say, let's just start there. Hip hop became regional. You had artists in the South who were big in the South. You had people in the Midwest who were big there. Right. People in Cali were big there, and you had outliers, like some of those. Like you had your NWAs or your Too Shorts and people like that who were able to reach other regions of the country. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the game was kind of situated because it won. And I liked it like that because you had individuality at that point.
Absolutely.
Nobody really sounded like anybody. You know, you had specific sounds of that area, but everybody had their own.
Everybody had their own everybody's
identity.
Individual, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's kind of where we were at then. And, you know, I think people will have to find their way now with the advent of social media and stuff like that. So you have to
navigate it.
You got to navigate with that. And it's obviously possible. But
where do you feel like your core audience is right now, and where do you know, what are you working towards it being?
I feel like my core audience is Long Island.
Right.
It's my peoples. It's my peoples that know other people, but that heard of me. You know what I'm saying? But is not reaching the city because I feel like the city is so competitive with the island. It's like y'all won't even give me a chance. And I know I'm halfway better than most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm rapping. I don't have to use my body parts to get nobody's attention. You know what I mean? My little ass coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like, yeah, the island is showing me support. They pop out. They do this. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's not reaching the city. I do shows in the city. I will come out. I'm doing platforms. I'm doing...
Right.
It's just not... These girls is not...
They ain't missing nothing either.
They not letting me in, you know what I mean? Keep it on it.
Right.
Well, my answer to that is kicking the door, waving for a phone.
I mean, I'm to the point now, like, respectfully, I said, fuck all of that. I'm not doing all of that. I just pay for my own little fake tour that I'm doing. I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm doing this, I'm doing different platforms, doing shows. I'm just going to do that.
You can go
Fuck
all
me,
around...
yeah.
Outside of the city and
Absolutely.
get more love,
Absolutely.
and get a fan base.
Let me add on to that.
And then the city all of a sudden will love you.
Going to start riding, yeah.
Because to me, it's my personal opinion, right? Since COVID, you know what I mean, the city just ain't the same on that circuit, in the circuit just all the way around. A lot of shit fell off. A lot of clubs have shut down.
I don't even mean the clubs and stuff. I mean like city artists.
I'm just, the energy is different. So like the artists.
Even a podcast.
Like even like to me, like even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there are a lot of more doper females, right?
Yes.
Like you asked me 3 years ago, you got the Lolas and the Billy B's and what's the girl from the? It was a core. Girl Code, right?
Yeah.
It was a core of female artists that were popping like crazy, and they just had a crazy buzz. And they were spitters, but now it seems like a lot of those artists are falling into the trap because now they want to be, and something wrong with that. You want to get your brand to higher places or have you whatever, but now you're dumbing down what you're doing
music.
Or whatever. You're dumbing down your music.
I won't. I'm sorry, but I will not.
Right.
I'm rapping. I'm coming. Like I'm getting on any beat that you give me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do on that. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I don't gotta show no titties. I ain't gotta show no ass.
Right.
And I promise you. You know what I'm saying? They coming.
So what do you feel like? The college circuit, right? A lot of artists.
The what?
The college circuit,
Okay.
right? A lot of artists, right?
saying.
Especially in the city, they don't travel. Like in the city, like, me being sick in the city, we be in our own world. So we think everything revolves around us.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep it real. So,
yeah.
But then they don't realize, like, you got upstate New York, right?
Yeah.
You got the SUNY schools, right? You got a bunch of colleges in Pennsylvania, in Jersey, or what have you. Like she just said, you have so many different outlets and platforms or whatever where you could go and get popping. So it's kind of like, have you thought about going ahead and maybe putting together like a college tour or something like that? Where you done with a?
I haven't yet thought about a college tour. I was so determined to get New York to stand by me that I spent so much money last year that I lost everything. Like I mean, I feel like I'm in a better predicament now that but last year I was. I just knew that it was lit for me out here. You know what I'm saying? I've done podcasts, performances. These performances is crazy. These podcasts is crazy. These platforms is crazy.
Facts.
And
Facts.
You would think that because you from New York, like, hold on, she actually got talent. Let me nah, 1,000, 850, 750, this, that.
Selfish.
This. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But they'll fucking like these females that's shaking ass. Pay for nothing. Oh, God, I'm popping 2 bottles in a club for free. They popping 2 bottles in a club for free, but I'm coming and I got to spend $1,700. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I didn't think of that yet. I'm working on it. But like I said, right now my main concern, like I'm about to go to Atlanta. We're doing Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do a couple different states. Okay.
See, you have integrity.
Yeah.
And that's the difference.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm trying to say? You have integrity. Because a lot of these chicks, let's keep it real, you just said it in your own way. They selling pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They giving away the whole cow.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got somebody like you who, at the end of the day, you standing on your 10 toes.
Yeah.
And you saying, listen, I'm getting by on my talent or whatever. I'm not about to do this, that, and third. And you know how the industry is like, well, you ain't giving up no pussy and fuck out of here.
Yeah. $850, $750,
This is right. And they'll tax you extra or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Extra. Yeah, because they'll hit up, listen, because I know a lot of females and males that rap that are around me. And like I said, once they try to shoot their shot and they ain't slam dunking nothing, they'll hit me with $1,000, but my homegirl with a $500. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy the shit that I've been doing.
Politics.
Wow. So, has any of your music, because obviously you're going through your rounds or whatever, and I already know the play, like what you're doing now is going to be very impactful. Yeah. Because like I said, you know, New York is New York, and I love New York, but there's ways to get around that because I'm dealing with that when it comes to business, like wanting to open up my own store and do all this stuff. When you go further out, you're going to get that love.
Open
that's
arms.
what Slutty Vegan had to do, right? So all these experiences that you had, is there any of your songs that inspired some of the experience that you have right now dealing with the music industry?
I would think that my song, First Place. Let's go First Place. Like, I really grind for this shit, and I ain't being cocky. I'm just confident, bitch. Pretty P, run the game with some dominant shit. Name a bitch in the game that's more hotter than that, pretty much. Yeah, so First Place.
I'm sorry, guys.
And that's on every platform.
You know, like about you, your confidence don't waver. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence don't waver at all. And I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you've been through a lot of things, but regardless of what you've been through or whatever, you ain't letting that discourage you or whatever. You stand on your 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
No choice. I got them kids, man.
You have to. You got to do that. Now, for me, I'm, a businesswoman. I believe in business. I believe in stacking your coins, you know what I'm saying, and living the best quality life that you can possibly live. So when it comes to the business side of things, are you planning on, like, getting merch, marketing yourself in conjunction with your music, marketing a whole brand for yourself? Because I can see that, too. I can see, like a princess ballerina, like your complexion, you know what I mean? Like T-shirts or going into the beauty line in conjunction with your music, you know what I mean?
I have, my line is Everything Pretty. Okay. So I have a little clothing line, jackets, pants, shirts, mainly like my little fire blue jackets. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said last year, like I was trying to do every platform, I do this, do that, do that. Like I was taken away from my merch because it was supposed to drop last year, my merch. Right. I mean, it dropped for me. I got everything, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't drop for everybody else. And I had a whole bunch of people hit me up like, yo, I want this, I want this, I want that. Wow. Yo, where you get, like, how can I order this? How can I order that? But I was so focused on trying to get the world to know who I was that I took away from the business side, which my father told me not to, but of course, I'm hard-headed. I didn't listen.
Right. Like,
I just knew that my talent was going to get me to where I was supposed to be, And so Everything Pretty will be dropping, but I'm taking a little bit of time right now. Like I said, I'm focused on this little tour, going little state to state, doing little platforms, little performances. Then I'll get back to it, Right.
So as an artist, how important it is, like, to have a team, especially a marketing team in today's world. Like, I mean, even back in the days, even with record labels, they spend so much money and time on this marketing part, marketing the artist in every way, shape, or form. Do you feel like that's still important today?
Absolutely. I think that is important. I mean, I feel like we're not so much on that. I mean, we should be. We're working on it now, like on this crazy little marketing thing that we're doing. But I should have been thinking about that last year. Like I said, I was not. I just seen these other girls doing these platforms, like 3,000, 10,000, 8,000, 7,000. Let me go jump on the same ones. And it's like my shit is getting 900. And I can out-rap all of these bitches put together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, yes, the marketing is very important. And that's what we're working on right now.
Right.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, right? And sometimes, cause the position everything that you're talking about, I understand. I don't understand from the female perspective, but just from an artist perspective, I understand. I've been through it. I lived it. So I trust me. I know the frustration, especially when you're in certain situations where you better than certain niggas, and then you see like you had those contests they do or whatever, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? First place gets whatever. So, you know what I mean? And then you not knowing at the time that it's already rigged for this person to win or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And it's just a lot of crazy shit that be going on.
Underhanded, slimy ass
that will make you want to hurt somebody. Right? Because people don't understand, like, you give your blood, sweat, and tears in this.
Taken away from my children.
Taking away from your children. Sometimes you taking away from your rent. Sometimes you take it, you know what I mean? You taking away from your content. You taking away from necessities to go ahead and follow a dream.
Right. You making sacrifices for the betterment of your craft only to get the shaft.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you as a mother, because you know there's a lot of women that's going through what you going through, but they don't have the voice to speak out. So like industry wise, describe the frustration where it's like you're making these sacrifices and then you're dealing with the closed doors and the nonsense or whatever. There's two parts: the frustration part, and then second, the elevation part that makes you. After you pissed off and you shed a couple of tears, all right, let me put my big girl panties on and let me get back to it or whatever. Ain't nobody gonna fucking stop.
I mean, it's very frustrating. I done tried to quit a whole bunch of times. Like, I'm not doing this no more. Fuck this shit. Let me just work on my career and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And then...
You hear somebody rapping, you like, oh, hell no.
I mean, the rapping thing, not so much as my kids. My little baby walking around like, knock it off. You know, I got the sauce. And it's like, you know what? I got to really step. Let me just step a little harder. Let me just think of a better game plan. Let me figure out how I can do this, what these bitches is not doing. How can I go around them and do my own thing with my own bread? You know what I'm saying? Which is even worse because it's my money I'm taking away from my children. Like I said, myself, my children, shit that I need around my house. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me want to go harder. That's this time around. I'm going to do what I got to do this time around. Last year, like I said, I just try to not say copy. I just seen other people do things, and I just thought I could do it too. And motherfuckers, like you said, close the door on me, or charging me more money, or putting me on a set before everybody else even get there. So by the time everybody get there, it's like I didn't perform. The motherfuckers didn't see me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these DJs. I'm not gonna say no names, but these DJs. Oh, first, second, third, fourth. Pay all this money, you get there, you do what you got to do, and you know you're the best one because you know what I'm saying. And it's like if you're not shaking your ass on them or talking about something like, damn, she and her. Like, I don't rap like that. You know what I mean? Like, I see these DJs.
If you could, if you wanted to, I just heard it. Like you said, like if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I could do anything I want, but if I'm not doing that, these DJs ain't even picking me. These DJs ain't playing my shit on the radio.
Shit's whack. Shit's fucking whack. It's whack.
That was the emotion part. That was funny though.
But see, that comes with, again, the integrity and you.
It's gonna work out, Bree.
Having your voice and being confident in your voice and your presentation. You don't have to sound like somebody else to be heard or to be accepted.
Or shake your booty.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do any of that stuff.
You can still be sexy, you can be modest too, you know? Sorry about that.
No. You can do it in a classy way. And maybe it's time for people out there to see something like that. To know that you don't have to go over the top to really, feel like, okay, they like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like the person who gets bullied, right? You come to school, right? And you come giving your lunch money away because you want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be bullied like that. You want them to see you as, oh, I'm cool just like you're cool.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So now you're kind of, you're throwing your whole personality, your whole being to the side just to be accepted by people that you know don't give a.
You have young goddesses, little mini me's, and it's like you don't.
And that's not the standard. That's not the standard you want to set. So that's not the example you want to set.
I want to get into like your songwriting, right? So you write your own stuff, obviously. Could you write for other people and have you written?
I do write for other people. Yes.
Oh, you do. You do write for other people. Do you do it more females or more males?
Females, more females.
This is just like a personal choice, or okay.
I mean, this is the people that come to me. I mean, in this game, people that really take it serious ain't gonna talk out loud about people writing for them. You know what I'm saying? But the people that are just like, damn, she in her mood, like, the pretty P, pretty P, you know what I mean? Yeah, P, I need another song, I need another song, I need another song, you know what I'm saying? But the people that...
Have you written something that initially was supposed to be for you?
Crazy.
Yes.
But it's like, nah, I'm not feeling that.
Yes, and then they did it, and I was like, damn, hold on a second. Should have kept that for myself. Yeah, 100%.
Now, let me ask you this question.
That's another level, though, because... They like or they respect and like your craft.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want you to succeed off of it.
Yep.
Now that's crazy.
Now let me ask you a
That's
question.
that's
What's the
sucker
mindset
shit.
when you writing for yourself compared to writing for somebody else?
I gotta get up out of here for me. I gotta go. It's P. Come on, man. You gotta put your all into this. Let's go. It's time to go. When I'm writing for somebody else, half these 2 artists that I wrote for, they was on some like shaking ass and you know, so I had to totally change my mindset for that period because I don't. That's not the type of time I'm ever on. I don't rap like that. You know what I mean? Right. So I had to switch it up, but I'm not gonna lie, this song was actually a little fire.
Right.
It's on fire. You know.
So
what I'm saying?
do you have to like put yourself like in that person's mindset a little bit, with like just to get around them and feel how they are?
I put myself in that mindset. Like if this was me, like they give me. I tell an artist like when I'm writing for them, give me 5 things that you want me to write about. The 5 things that you need me to say. All
right.
And then I put it in my head like it's me, and that's
Go
how
ahead.
it comes.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean?
Okay.
So let me ask you a
like
question.
that.
Like when it comes to you making your music, do you have to hear the beat first and all of that, or sometimes?
Not all the time.
Oh yeah, so
Not all the
sometimes
time.
you can have like the song or whatever, and then
Then
you
I
just
gotta
find
switch up
that
a
beat.
few words, take a word out, put a word in, da 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 da. Yeah, but I could write without no beat. Yeah, I could write without. A couple times I wrote without a beat, and it's like, damn, I gotta change it up a little bit because
Right.
none of these beats is fitting. But yeah,
All right. You got
That's
a
interesting.
lot of dope music, right? How did that collab with Party G come about? That's a dope song. I like that song.
Party G. He had hit me up. I believe we met him. I want to say we met him.
Man, that boy
He
everywhere.
hit me up to do a show, a Benny Butcher show. So open up for Benny Butcher. That's how he hit me. I performed What You Bitches Want, and for like 6 months he kept hitting me. Let me remix the song. Let me remix the song. Let me remix the song. I'm
Okay,
like,
you
nah,
felt
absolutely not.
Right.
I just dropped this shit. Like, nah, everybody, this is my song that I'm performing everywhere, you know?
Right.
And then he hit me with a verse. He hit me with his verse, and I was like, damn, I gotta put you on it now. You know? Gotta put you on it now.
You don't recognize me.
Yeah, gotta put you on now. So,
Right.
and that's how we
Oh, that's how it is. Oh man, that's amazing because he seen something. He's like, all right, and then he just kept pursuing it. But that just goes to show how much he believed in you and your artistry to even want to continue to knock down those doors. Like, nah, I need that one. I gotta be on that one.
shout out to Party G.
So did did y'all ever have that conversation? Like, well, why did you like it? Like, well, what was you thinking?
He said that bar for bar. P. He was like, yo, nobody hears it. Nobody listens. Nobody's really listening to words nowadays.
Right.
Nobody's really listening to bars. Nobody's really trying to. His favorite shit was like, bitches claim they working, but it's Braxton Hicks. I mean, I birth you bitches. Y'all really my sons. He go crazy over that. Every time I perform, he know every word in the video. You gotta see him. But yeah, that's his. He said from that, he's like, I heard that P 1, 2, 3 times. Like, I'm getting on that P. You gotta put me on that.
So I think
it was a dope video too. I like the video.
Man.
Yo, was that strip club in East New York where y'all did that at?
There he go. See?
We did it at Atlantis. I think we did that at Atlantis. Was it Atlantis?
Was it
Mermaids?
No,
Sweet.
No,
with Party
that was in
G?
Brooklyn though. Y'all shot that in
That
Brooklyn,
was at
right?
Atlantis. We did that was a
Atlantis, but
what the hell was that? It was a little tiny ass strip club. It wasn't Sweets though.
but it was in Brooklyn though, right?
It was in Brooklyn.
Yo,
He
y'all was in
had
East New York, I think.
26 people pull up by himself. Just without
Party G.
my people pulling up. Just him
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
I was like, whoa, it's so many dudes. I was the only female.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was East New York.
Speaking of that, like that environment, I mean,
Yeah.
do you feel intimidated when it's just mostly you around all
Absolutely.
the guys? Or
9 out of
whatever?
10 when I'm coming out with dudes and it's like so many dudes like that, they always on some protect mode. I can't do this. I'm going to the bathroom. It's like 3 of them walking me to the bathroom.
Right.
They on some like, you know what I mean?
That's
But if
what's
I'm
up.
popping up to a spot and it's dudes that don't know me, that's when it's like, I feel a little weird, awkward. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like, cause they trying to talk to me. They trying to like, and I'm like, I'm not on that type of time. I'm coming here to rap. I want to,
Yeah.
I want to.
you know what I mean? Do you rap? Let's
You
do
gotta walk with
collab.
the team.
Like,
You gotta walk with
Nigga,
the
you want to
team.
battle?
yeah.
Like, nigga, what?
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't here for that.
Well, that's
I'm
a
here
good
for
one.
this.
You
Yeah.
can turn the whole situation around. Next thing you know, y'all talking about rap. So yeah, well, by the
Yeah.
way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rap. I do this.
Yeah.
Who would you love? Like if you on your wish list, which is gonna we manifest over here. Who you see yourself like doing some collabs with? Whether it's females and males in the industry, like just like how Party G came
Yeah,
for you.
Missy Elliott.
Ooh, she's a good one.
Missy Elliott, man.
Missy good.
Missy
I can see
Elliott.
y'all doing a real,
Missy
really
Elliott. She
dope
different.
song.
Her style different. She rap however she want to rap, but she's
Right.
still keeping it classy. But she talking shit though. You got to really listen to what
Well, I gotta go back
Missy's
now.
saying.
Okay.
She talk. She
talk.
talk. Man.
Missy
She talk.
Elliott.
She
Okay.
talk.
Yeah, she talk.
She
She's
talk?
talking gumbo.
She's talk. She
Okay,
talk.
I got it.
And she herself.
Yeah,
You know
and she's
what I'm saying?
herself. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like, what I respect about you is that it's rare to find a female that when you hear them do what they do on the mic, they just being them.
Yeah.
Because everything, and no disrespect to the woman, because you got a lot of dope artists, but a lot of the stuff that we hear nowadays sounds so forced and coerced.
Yeah.
And like you could tell when somebody really don't want to do a song.
Yeah.
Listen,
But they just
I
doing it
said,
because somebody
man,
at the label
niggas
is
out
making them
here
do
is
it.
Cliche rappers.
Yes.
Like even like
Cliche
Sarah the
rapper.
ScarLip, I don't got nothing against her.
Yo,
But
you
she's like the
took- I
perfect
was
one.
about
Where
to
it was
say
ScarLip
that.
was certain where they
I was
could
gonna
have
say
kept
her
her in a
name.
certain lane. They tried to change her
But you know,
whole.
and I'm
But
not
she
trying to
had to
talk
go-
shit
but she
about
had to
her.
go back, though.
She'll never be mainstream because of her look, respectfully. Because it's image these days. You gotta dress a certain way. You gotta look a certain way. You gotta walk a certain way. You gotta talk a certain way. And ScarLip don't got it, respectfully. Like, if we go in a club, I'm not nobody, right? Like, compared to ScarLip. Like, I'm not known and she's known. We walk into the club, I bet you they're gonna be falling at my feet before they fall at hers. Respectfully.
Nah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
being honest.
This image shit, it sucks.
But-
Because you don't have to really have talent these days. You gotta have a little image, a little body, and you doing what it do.
So
You know what I mean?
besides that, do you feel like because she's a good artist?
No, absolutely.
Because I think
I feel like they changing her. She's not herself, and I don't think that she's doing. She's like that
And she feels
backpack
uncomfortable.
shit. I don't know what that was. Dora the Explorer. I would never. But when she talk about that pain shit, I'm 100% there. I'm with her. You know what I'm saying?
she said
Right.
that.
That was a straight.
You know,
That's a quick
you
straight.
can tell the real. You
Yeah,
can
she
tell
adore
who
the
the
Explorer
real
song,
one
like-
is. Like you could tell,
ScarLip,
like when you
shout
hear
out to
certain
you.
things,
Yeah.
you could tell this is what you really aiming for.
Yeah.
But there was a video or a post where she was trying to look provocative and she looked so uncomfortable.
and
And in the
they're not
comments, they
dressing her
kind of say,
right.
this is
They're not doing
you.
her hair right. They're not blending her makeup correctly. It's messed up.
You got like even though you're an artist, you got like an A&R mind. When
Yeah.
I could tell also. You know what I'm saying?
I dress myself. I come out every video
about to
you
have
see.
to
I dress
call
my
her,
motherfucking
you know what I'm
self. I do
saying?
my own makeup.
Nah.
I don't do my own hair though, but everything else I do.
Now let's get into the rich nigga single.
Yeah, rich nigga. I need a rich
what's the
nigga.
inspiration behind the single? And are we gonna be seeing a video out?
My video shoot, I got a big video shoot on the first,
Copy.
actually.
All
Big
right.
video shoot on the first. Rich nigga. What inspired rich nigga was my rich nigga.
That's good.
I mean, I don't,
Okay.
and this is not a new song. This is not this is. I just never. I have a whole bunch of unreleased music. I just feel like I'm flying to ATL. I got a show. I got a video shoot. And I got 2 platforms I'm doing. So I feel like Rich Nigga is just gonna fit that vibe. That's why I dropped it. That's why I'm about to do a video shoot. I'm gonna go down there. I'm about to kill Rich Nigga down there because these platforms. I'm about to change it up a little bit.
ATL's a good look.
I'm doing block work, Atlanta, and I'm doing We Fam ATL
Okay.
out there. And then I'm doing a John Jiggs and Friends performance, and then I'm doing a video shoot.
Dope. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
good.
are we expecting a new album coming out soon?
Listen, you guys got to hear this R&B EP I got, man. The girl the singer on every freaking song I got,
Right.
she's nonchalant. Shout out to you, baby. I'm not talking shit, but
Nonchalant.
she got pregnant. So
Okay.
she, you know what I mean? And I get it. If I was pregnant, I probably wouldn't be on the scene as much. I got to
Right.
sip a little to get in the vibe. I got to maybe smoke every once in a while to
Right.
get in the vibe. So I get it. You know what I mean? So she's not, but this R&B, we remixed everything from the 90s to the 2000s, samples. We sampled everything. And when I tell you, every relationship I've had or every heartbreak I've had or every a man putting hands on me, a man cheating on me, a man not doing what he was supposed to do by me. You know what I mean?
All your pain.
Scrub. I remixed Scrub. You got to hear that, man. It's crazy, but
So what we do is next go around when you get back from your tour, let's do like let's do an album review.
yeah.
Right here.
Definitely. That's what I want to hear. That.
Absolutely.
Cause we owe you again.
Yeah, you keep the bottles. You know what? Let's come back from
Right.
because I know y'all gonna love it. I
Yeah,
know
you
you're
know
gonna
what I
love
mean? So
it.
we gonna have some bottles
what
in
else
here
you
when we
said?
listening to that
Scrub?
music.
Yeah.
I did
Yes, sir.
Scrub. What remix? I did Scrub.
Somebody
What?
gonna be up.
I mean that's somebody. I mean that one by Aaliyah. Yeah, I did that. I did that. I did I don't know all of the samples by heart right now, but we did.
So you 6 of them. You went deep in.
Yeah, we went deep.
You went for some bones and right in the ground, and you was like, I'm gonna pull this out.
And it's me and her on it. I got two of the tracks is YB Notes. Mm-hmm. It's a guy. We had to throw it up. We had to mix it up a little, throw a guy on the tracks a little bit. And wait till y'all hear it, man. It's dope. It's different.
So Pretty P, we appreciate you pulling up.
Of course.
Listen, there's a lot going on. This interview will be out within the next few days or what have you. Tag a friend and tag a friend, tell a friend and tell a friend.
Of course.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say right now. As far as like the city, period. You know you in Long Island, you still part of the city. I don't care what you say. You still, you know what I mean?
Right. Our family, no matter what. Anything you have,
you top 5 female in the city right now. You know what I'm saying?
Promote it.
Like, you know what I mean? Your bars, you know what I mean? You got bars, you got talent, you got the swag, you got the look, you got everything. You know what I mean? So it's like, just keep on pushing. This game is corroded. This game is corrupted, but you can't deny talent. You can't deny talent. You can't deny fucking talent. So don't ever let these niggas go ahead and get you to the point where you want to give up on your aspirations. Fuck what they talking about.
Or start
you just go ahead and you know what I'm saying?
You will not see me do that.
Yeah, I mean,
or get it done. I'm not doing that either.
Picture me like
it's like a coach and basketball coach. If one play not running, okay, we gonna call timeout. We gonna call a different play, and that's it.
Different play.
If they don't open the door for you, then go out the fucking window. I said, damn.
And the play you gonna call is ISO. Fuck it, you motherfuckers, get the fuck out the way.
All right.
Let me go ahead and do what I do. We
everything.
We ain't running no pick and rolls, no nothing. We doing ISO. Yeah. That's it. Pretty. So on that note, go, tell them where to find you everywhere.
Yes.
Whether, the new single. The website. Tell them the merch is coming.
New single, Rich Nigga, on all platforms. My Instagram, _real pretty P. Merch, everything pretty. That ain't really dropped yet, but you give me a couple months. But I will be having an Everything Pretty Party Part 2. Just some of my music and stuff like that. And you guys will be invited, and I will personally invite all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, stay tuned. I'm not finished yet. I'm not even halfway there.
And next time you pull up to the spot, we're going to go ahead and make sure we have your bottles ready.
And I want y'all to listen to what I got going on.
And we're going to go ahead and do an album listening. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to vibe out, have a good time. We're going to make it work, man.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Always a blessing.
We appreciate good music.
You
in a 10?
Cousin.
10 toes down.
You cousin to the show.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a cousin now.
You're a cousin to the show. You know what I'm saying? Everything pretty.
Everything pretty. Let me say it.
10 toes down. Y'all know what it is, boy.
10 toes.